Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Effa, and today I'm bringing you a vlog about character choice. And this isn't going to be how you should choose your character or anything like that. This is about why I specifically chose my character, and possibly even my secondary. I think I've found a really solid secondary for me, and yeah, let's just get straight into it. So, for those of you who watched the last vlog, which was quite a while ago, I know, so this information might be new to you, it might not be, but anyway. So, I have struggled to find a character in Smash. For a long time, I played Cloud, mainly because he was a top tier, and I wanted to win. And then I was at Syndicate, and I realised that actually I wanted to play the game to have fun, because when I wasn't doing that, I wasn't performing. And I always want to be performing. You know, I always want to be playing to the best of my ability. And so I decided to completely drop Cloud. I wanted Cloud to not even be in my head when I was thinking about a character that I wanted to pick. Now, for those of you who understand tier lists, which should be most of you, you know, you have top tier. Some people will argue there's a tier between top and mid, which is high tier. And then mid tier, low tier, and maybe bottom tier. But I think the game's so well balanced that you don't really need bottom tier. Anyway, so I wanted a really solid mid-tier character. So someone who did have matchups in which they struggled in, you know, did find particular matchups difficult. But I also wanted the ability to learn about the character in very diverse ways and learn everything that character could do. You know, learn all of their tools and what they could do and who they could be as a character in a tournament setting. And so I sat down, I literally just opened my Wii U Smash Up and just sat at the character select screen, and I just stared at the character select screen for a long time. And then Belittle came to me and he said, "Now, Ed, what do you think about Lucas?" I was like, yeah, Lucas is a bit of a weird character. He's fun, but I do random stuff with him. You know, I don't think I could play him because I try to do things that you just can't do. And he said, yeah, but if you played him for long enough, you'd work those bad habits out. And I sort of thought about it, and I realised, actually, yeah, he's right. You know, I absolutely could work all of these issues out. The other two characters he presented to me were Pit and Toon Link, and I knew I didn't want to play Pit. I knew that Pit just wasn't a character that I wanted to play particularly. So I went into training mode and I did some labbing, and you know, I practiced Lucas's recovery. I practiced the bomb to buttons that Toon Link has, and eventually I just stuck with Lucas because I realised that there's actually some really cool things that he can do, which I really enjoy doing. And although you can SD a lot because of his recovery, there's a lot of room to grow with Lucas, and there's a lot of room to learn. And he does struggle with matchups, and he does struggle at higher levels of play, because at those higher levels of play, people start to SDI out of Nair and all of this sort of stuff. And obviously, you can follow SDI, so that also brings up your Lucas play, etc., etc. So at the DG86 bootcamp, I don't think, which was the week before DG86, I went up to Newcastle for a whole week, and we invited the top players over, we invited the bottom level players over from Newcastle, and just played day after day after day. And I don't think there was a single day where I didn't only play Lucas, where I wasn't playing solo Lucas. And apart from the Captain Falcon round robin, which we did one evening with Lube and Lobby and Yonzu and Hermes, I think, and obviously B Little, because the boot camp was at B Little's house. So anyway, I just practiced and practiced and practiced and got really, really good at the Mario matchup, obviously, because even if nobody else was there, B Little would play. So it was just me and him playing Lucas Mario for hours on end, which was really, really helpful, actually. And he knows I am so thankful for everything that he did for me that week. You know, it was a fantastic week and really helped me solidify my choice that is Lucas. And I just wanted to keep you guys up to date with that, because I said I don't know what I'm going to do about a character, and well, this is what I'm doing, and now I'm actually playing the game. You know, I actually come home and think, actually, I really want to play Smash. You know, I'm getting better. You know, at DBZ just gone 16, right? Or 17? Might be 16. I can't remember. Anyway, that's not important. So, yeah, I went solo Lucas, and I got 4th in my pool. Out of 6, I was seeded 5th, so I did make an upset, but my games with... So, my pool was GP from that team, and VWS, also, like, I like to say that I'm quite close friends with him. He's probably one of the closest people to me in the South. And Pekoyama, Rambos, who often attends Meltdown. He's a Marth. He goes like 1 and 2, or like 2 and 2 at Meltdown. So, you know, he's good, obviously, because Meltdown is really tough competition. Shinka, who was another Marth player, myself, and Nagato, who was a Shulk / Bowser Jr. So the only person I was seeded above was Nagato, who I beat. I said to him after the games, you were really unfortunate, because obviously I've played so many games with both Matthias and Magi. You know, he was sort of a little bit lost, because I just knew what to do in the matchup. And then Shinka, he just didn't quite understand the matchup, and he didn't play it correctly, so I beat him. My games with Rambos were so close. Either of us could have taken either, like, game 1 or game 2. I SD'd once, he SD'd once. He got a shield break on me, and I mashed out of it before he did anything, because he was trying to microspace a Tipper Death Smash. Loads of things that happened that made the game super close. My games versus Peko were awful. He just completely outplayed me. We actually ended up playing 3 games, because game 2 his controller like started messing up, and I was winning, and I said, do you want to restart the game? And he said, do you mind? And I said, no, it's fine. And then I realised that I was just stuck up in game 2, and that was a really, really bad idea, because I lost all of my momentum. And then my games with GP were super close. Like, I was so shocked. It was incredible. But I'll go more into detail of that in my DBZ wrap-up video. But the point is that Lucas feels like the right character for me. And considering, you know, if I can get really close to taking games off someone who really does know the matchup and is first seed in my pool, then I'm doing something right, you know? And I'm improving a lot, and I'm happy about that. And then I was at Tetsu who lives in Essex and is relatively close to me. He's like a 10-15 minute drive away, so we were doing some LAN games the other night, and I was tired of playing Lucas Gannon because that matchup is so weird, and I just picked Mario, and I was like, I vaguely know what to do with Mario, right? Like, I've played Beelittle so much, and I realised that actually I could have a really strong Mario secondary. You know, I don't want to play him full time because, you know, I've seen what my mentality issues are. But there are some matchups where I would much rather play Mario than I would play Lucas. So why not just do it, you know? And I enjoy playing Mario. I think our pair is silly. I think it's dumb. And I think that he's got some really cool combos, and he's got nice edge guarding tools, and he doesn't get as gimped as easily versus like Falcon. So why not? It just makes sense for me to play Mario because he, like, for example, he bodies Falcon. You know, it just makes sense to me. So yeah, that's my secondary choice for now, at least. You know, I might change my mind on my secondary, but my main I'm sticking with because I think that Lucas is a great character that I enjoy playing, and I want to see as far as I can go. So that's going to be it for today's blog. Not too long, just under 12 minutes, so not too bad. I hope that you all enjoyed. I enjoyed recording it, and I will catch you on the flip side, guys. Yeah, so if you have any comments or want to ask me any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the box down below, and I will respond. If you don't want to comment on YouTube, you can always @ me on Twitter @FI21, and I will respond as quickly and fast as I can. And yeah, so I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoyed the video. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.